Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing the shrimp boil today. As you can see in my pot, I already have my eggs, my corn, my turkey sausage, and my potatoes in here. So I have my shrimp right in here. This is the shrimp I'm gonna be using, but I can't put the shrimp yet. The shrimp will be the last thing I add into this pot. So I'm gonna be adding a little bit of seasoned salt, not much, but just a little bit of seasoned salt so that the potato will have some kind of flavor. So now I'm going to add my water. Just like that. I'm gonna turn my stove on. I'm gonna let this boil for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will add the shrimp. The shrimp usually 5 minutes and it will be fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoned salt, not much, but just a little bit, because we have a lot of sauce that we're gonna be making that is already have a lot of salt and butter and everything else, so we don't want to make it too salty, so we just gotta minimize everything and let it cook. Okay, so over here, I'm gonna start my pot right now to medium heat. So we are going to be doing the sauce for the shrimp boil. I can't find any crabs, so I'm only gonna do some shrimp and all the items that I have in my house and just make it. When I watched a couple videos on YouTube and things like that, it's basically the same thing that we Africans do, like stew gravy. It's just what the Americans do. They use a lot of butter and stuff like that to make their sauce. For we Africans, we don't use butter when we make our stew gravy. We strictly make our stew gravy with oil. But in this case, we just, because it's seafood, you just gotta follow the recipe, and then plus you just add your own as you go on. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be adding my own, what do you call it, technique into, like I always say, you can't always do whatever you want to do the way that you want to do it, according to your own method. Okay, not anybody else, but according to you, whatever works for you, that's what you're going to do. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you my ingredients while this I'm trying to caramelize my onions. I have 4 onions right in here. I have my habanero pepper. We Africans, what we do, you gotta always put pepper into stuff. Okay, and I also have my ginger, and I have garlic cloves right here. I'm gonna blend all 3 of these into my blender. Okay, so let me put this onions to caramelize while we're doing all of that. So I'm gonna let this caramelize down while we'll talk about the ingredients, okay, that we are going to be needing for this seafood sauce, dipping sauce, basically. Okay, so now we're just gonna leave this and back to what we were doing. Okay, so let's come back here. So I have my seasoned salt. I have 2 sticks of butter, but as you see, I might not even use all, depending on what I see. So, you know, I know the sauce calls for a lot of butter. I'm not gonna put too much butter. You know, that's like a heart attack, you know, waiting to happen. But, you know, like I said, do whatever floats your boat. That's what you want to do. But, you know, I may or may not use all of this, okay? But if I do, I did good by using 2 sticks of butter. Some people use 3, some people use 4, some people use 6. It all depends. But I'm really trying to stay off of user 1.5 and stay away from this one. But let's see, okay? And then I have my chicken boiling. I already showed you my oil, right? Okay. And I have lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce. Man, it took me forever to pronounce or to say this Worcestershire sauce. Man, Mrs. Dash, parsley flakes, cayenne pepper, paprika, black pepper, crushed peppers, and also Old Bay seasoning. Yo, I had my seasoning. There's not even that much left in here. Not much. I need to get me some. Yeah. You know, and then I have my chili sauce. Yeah, and then I think I already said lemon. Yes, I did. And then I have my garlic powder and my onion powder. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm trying to keep going back and forth as I go on, because you don't want this to burn. You don't want that. So I'm like multitasking while I'm doing so. Like I said, you can do whatever you want to do. You know, some people have problem when you don't follow exactly what the recipe says. I know I have few recipe up on my channel. Some people like to comment and be nasty on stuff. Oh, that's not how you do it. That's not how you this. That's the way I want to do it. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, so sometimes I really don't understand people. You know, you do what you want to do. I always say, whatever floats your boat, you do it. Whatever I think works for me is what I'm going to do. Okay? I hope we get in there. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend while this is still caramelizing here. So I'm going to blend my 2 ingredients so that I can put into so now I'm going to put that in here before I put in my butter. So like I said, do whatever you want to do. Your recipe is your recipe. And I also feel like as a cook, when you cook, you tend to add things that suit you or things that you like to add onto your food. You know, so that's what I'm doing every time I cook. So that's what I'm doing here. But you can do whatever you want to. So now that I add my garlic and my habanero pepper and my ginger in, I'm gonna add a stick of butter into this. You can use unsalted butter, you can use regular butter, whatever works for you is fine. Okay, now I'm gonna add the half butter. So now I'm gonna start adding my ingredients into this pot so everything will cook down together. Okay, I'm gonna lower the stove down a little bit, and then so I'm gonna add Mrs. Dash. You know, I don't know, I'm just eyeballing things as I go on. If I need it again, I will go ahead and add as I go on. That's the way I cook. Yeah, that's the way I cook. You know, everybody have different ways of doing things. So that was my paprika that I added, and this is parsley flakes that I'm adding. Onion. This is garlic powder. Black pepper. Okay, this is cloves. Black pepper. This is my Boujee seasoning I put in here. Yep, I'm putting everything because that's all I have. I'm putting my crushed pepper in here. I'm gonna put my lemon juice in. You can use fresh lime or lemon, whatever you have. But I happens to have lemon juice, and that's what I'm going to add. And then I'm gonna add some chili sauce. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. So now I'm just gonna let this cook down. Make sure you always taste your food to make sure things are okay. It's good. I can taste the lemon, the ginger. So now I'm just gonna let this cook down. I will come back when it's time for me to you know, to add the sauce into the seafood boil when everything boils down. And then I'm also going to add my shrimp. I might not come back at the time to show you guys when I do add. All I had to do just add it in there and let it cook for like 5 minutes and then turn the stove off. I might not show you that part, but I'm just telling you now basically what I'm gonna be doing. As you can see, the pot is almost coming to a boil before I add the other things in. Okay, but so far I'm liking the way my sauce is looking. Yes guys, looking Okay guys, so I am done with my sauce. This is how my sauce is looking. So I did not add the half stick of butter, so I only use 1.5 stick of butter. That's what I use. I just think this is enough oil sitting on top already, so I didn't want too much. And this is how my sauce is looking like. So like I said, I added the shrimp and everything else, so everything is already being cooked and it's already been cooled down. So let me show you what I have here. As you can see, this is my cooked shrimp, corn, and potatoes, and eggs, and the turkey sausage. So that's what I have there. So let's put this aside. So now I'm gonna put on my gloves and try to put the food into a Ziploc bag. You could use yours or eat yours any way that you want to, depending on whatever you want to do. It's up to you. But I got me a Ziploc bag, so I'm gonna put a few corn in here, and I'm gonna put 4 corn. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna put the potatoes, and I'm gonna put 2 eggs in here, some sausage in here, and then some shrimp in here. Okay, see that? This is the seafood bag like this. So you can use your, Ziploc bag to do so, okay? So now I'm still gonna I'm trying to fill this one in with some potatoes. And 2 eggs. I will keep this for later. Yeah, for later. Let me add a little bit of that in. And then I'm gonna add some shrimp. This is what the seafood is all about. Shrimp. And that is shrimp. Okay. So now we have 2 bags, full of shrimp, as you can see. So it looks so good already. And this sauce, y'all, it looks so good and it tasted so good, you all, as you can see. But now I'm just gonna put the sauce into the bag, and then I'm just going to marinate the the sauce. I think this is 3 spoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. So I made a mess, of course. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to Ziploc it and then flip it around so that the sauce would get. Make sure you seal it properly. Okay. Let me wipe this one off. And Yeah, make sure you seal it properly, and then flip it over so that everybody can have the sauce at the bottom. Okay, so like I said, make sure you flip it over. You can put some clips, you know, or you can just put a rubber band as well. You can also do that, because the Ziploc bags, they sometimes don't work like they should. So this is one. So you're just gonna let it sit and marinate like this, and then you can just eat your corn, your stuff. You know, I would say leave it about 10 minutes or so everything can get coated. As you can see, it looks so good in there already. So I'm just gonna close it back up. Okay, and I'm just gonna do the same thing this one. I hope you guys enjoy this seafood recipe. I know it's kind of a little bit long. I think it's about 20 to 25 minutes, but at least I'll show you guys the whole entire process on how I do my seafood boil, as you can see right there. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on my next one. So guys, look at that. So now basically you can just open. Let me get a fork. Just open here like that. And you can just eat. Just like that. Okay guys, so let me know what you think about this recipe. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.